So let's talk about something we've all felt, the incredible excitement, but also the deep frustration of live events. We're going to dive into how Web3 is set to completely overhaul the ticketing industry and really the entire fan economy. You know that feeling, right? When you get a ticket, it's never just a piece of paper or a QR code. It's your pass. It's the key to this shared, totally unforgettable experience. It's what makes you part of the crowd, part of that collective energy. But somewhere along the line, that simple promise, well, it got broken. The system we have now feels like it's rigged against the actual fans. It's loaded with middlemen and hidden costs, and it feels like everyone's benefiting except for us and the artists we're there to see. All right, let's get into it. What exactly makes the modern ticketing system such a mess? Let's break down the real problems that turn something awesome into a headache. Look, going digital was supposed to be this huge leap forward, promising convenience for everyone. And yeah, in some ways it was. But what also happened was that all the power got concentrated into just a few big platforms. And that created a whole new set of massive systemic problems. So this is the reality for fans today. You've got automated bots, scalpers snatching up all the best tickets. You're constantly worried about whether your ticket is even real. You get hit with these crazy service fees, and at the end of the day, you don't even really own your ticket. Meanwhile, the artists have almost no control, and there's this huge gap between them and their actual fans. And those fees, oh my gosh, the fees. We've all been there. You see a ticket price, you think, okay, I can do that. But by the time you get to checkout, it's jumped by 30, 40, even $50. You're just paying these middlemen who add absolutely zero value to the experience. It's just infuriating. This quote just hits the nail on the head. The problem isn't just the initial price. It's that hordes of automated bots swoop in the second tickets go live. They buy everything up, leaving real fans to scramble on the secondary market where prices are just grossly inflated. It's a completely predatory system. Okay, so the system is clearly broken. How do you fix it? Well, you don't just put a Band-Aid on it. You have to rebuild the entire thing from the ground up on a totally new foundation. And that new foundation, that's Web3. And this is what that new world looks like. Web3 completely reimagines the system. We're moving away from a single centralized company controlling everything and toward a system built on transparency, real security, and a direct connection between creators and fans. So what's the magic here? It all comes down to this idea of tokenized ticketing. Basically, each ticket becomes a unique, secure digital asset on the blockchain, an NFT. Now, why does that matter? Because it means the ticket is programmable. You can build rules directly into it. But, you know, a great idea is one thing. Actually building it is another. To make this a reality, you need serious professional-grade infrastructure. And that is exactly where Uptick Network comes into play. Think of it as the foundational layer, the complete system designed to build this new fan economy. Okay, so let's connect the dots. Problem number one, scalping and fraud. How does Uptick solve it? With programmable NFTs. Because each ticket is a unique asset, artists can literally program rules into it, like, say, a price cap on resales. This isn't just a guideline, it's code. It makes that kind of predatory scalping basically impossible. So how does Uptick make sure every ticket is legit? It's a pretty straightforward process. 1, tickets are created or minted as unique NFTs. 2, the rules, like those resale limits, are embedded right into the ticket's code. 3, anyone can instantly verify who owns it on the blockchain. The end result? Counterfeit tickets become a thing of the past. Now let's flip to the other side of the coin, the artists. They're often completely disconnected from their own fans by all these middlemen. Uptick's solution gives them the tools like a decentralized CRM and fan analytics to get direct data and manage those relationships, all while respecting everyone's privacy. And this really shows you what that looks like in action. Creators get these powerful, data-driven tools to really understand their audience, which helps them build much stronger, much more direct relationships. No more gatekeepers in the middle. And I really want to stress this point. This isn't just about fixing one little thing. Uptick is providing a complete infrastructure. We're talking about tickets that can update in real time if an event changes. We're talking about tokenized fan clubs that give you real perks and even voting rights. Automated royalties, so artists finally get a cut of secondary sales. And sovereign identity, so you can have secure access without handing over all your personal data. It's the whole shebang. So when you put all of that together, what do you get? You get a future that's not just a cool idea anymore. The future is here, and this new fan economy is taking shape right now. And at its heart, this is what it's all about. This is about taking the power back from these huge centralized platforms and giving it back to the community, the fans, and the creators. It's about restoring fairness and ownership to the entire experience. I love this quote because it gets to the core of the transformation. Uptick is reimagining what this whole world can be, removing tickets from just being these fleeting access passes into tools that create deeper connections and hold lasting value. So the question is pretty simple, really. Are you ready for a fan economy that's fairer, more transparent, and way more connected? If the answer is yes, then hey, don't just sit on the sidelines. Join the movement. Be a part of this transformation. You can find the community that's building this at Uptick Project. Go check them out. Thanks for tuning in.